Okay, now we are back after that whole blah 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 song, and the seal of Medallion's about to break. Running out of time. Call the Apostle, she must sing the Golden Release. We can't awaken the Dark Guard through war. Yeah, so what they're saying is the seal is going to break either way, so they'd rather wake her up with the Golder instead of the actual fighting. And yeah, they're all glowing blue, which is kind of cool but kind of weird. So brought the Apostle and a little extra baggage. It's Nasala, who I mentioned was in the cutscene. Racing Lian. Alva, I know you're angry, but we'll work on this later. Not a chance. Because keep in mind, he betrayed them, so... So you gotta hear it anyway, but fortunately she goes through it faster. See, that didn't take too long, so... Nothing's happening. It's not working, but why? A bird? What are you doing here, Mr. Game & Watch? I don't know. A melody alone won't work, and guess who it is? Micaiah. And Soth. Wait, where? Oh, I was supposed to say, where'd he go? It's right there. I love how they're like sworn enemies, but they're not like even paying attention. It's like, oh, you're our sworn enemy for this battle, but it's no, it's like, Mist just collapsed. Do you think you could help? It's probably because they're not really fighting, or they want to fight. Whatever. So basically, you need to know the lyrics for it. So, shut up and watch. And of course she's saying through it, slowly! Oh, whatever. I don't care. Cutscene! Yay! Good morning to you, my god. I don't even know who that guy is. They never tell you. I think it's... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I think I might know who it is, but I'm still not 100% sure. So, the whole promise to last 1,000 years and the war did not work. Mist wakes up. The herons wake up. You betrayed us again, you dastard. Nintendo's attempt at covering swearing. Believe it or not, despite the fact he's, like, betrayed our group over and over, he does have a reason. It'll make sense by the end of the game, so... You live now because I choose for you to live. Once this mess gets sorted, I'll be wearing your beak as a trophy. So yeah, it's not Micaiah. As you can tell, her eyes are red. I wonder where Shara is. And I think we have a cutscene. Yes, we do.
How are you feeling?
It's weird, but I feel great.
Like a weight's been lifted from our shoulders.
But the battlefield hasn't changed a bit. And yet all the negative energy is gone. How can that be?
No matter. So long as things on the battlefield go well.
You're right. But what if we can end this now?
What if we could? What then? War is a simple thing. What comes after? That is hard. Diplomacy is a battle that I have never known how to fight. What is it? You think it will rain?
No, not rain.
I could make a I'm a farm my laser joke, but I'm not going to. Oh wait, I just did. So there was a light, yes. It's quiet outside, too quiet, I hope everyone's okay. I think we have another cutscene right after this in a second. Can you tell what's going on? Impossible, I can't hear anything. Either that light took my hearing or there's nothing out there. There are thousands of troops, so I go take a look. Cutscene? Yes? Nope, not yet. Everyone go outside. Now? Okay, there we go. I knew it was somewhere in there.
What happened? There's statues.
Sounds kind of like, what's the fairy tale? Not the fairy tale. Oh, gosh, why can't I remember this? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Chronicles of Narnia. Why couldn't I remember that?
Anyone? Can anyone hear me? Somebody, please! Somebody, please! Answer me! Answer me! Is anyone here?
Part 3. Finn.
I will know that you have strayed from your path, and I will punish your failure, as I will reward your success.
Order and chaos. A goddess divided. Judgment, hope, and an ancient covenant. All armies march toward the goddess's tower to learn what has happened to their world. Part 4. Gods and Men.
Part 4. Gods and Men. Alright. We're not actually going to be starting the big thing, but there is something we need to do here. And so it'll kind of be a separate video, but I want to go over the cutscene for... Well, not the cutscene, but the, you know, the dialogue and all that. But part 4 is about the same length as part 1, so it's not too bad. It's definitely shorter than part 3. So you've got all the units there. You've got Crimean Army, Ike's mercenary group, Dayan Army. Only the strongest of us didn't wind up with statues. So why is Astrid there? Anyone who's in the building... Oh, okay. With us was safe, but everyone else is petrified. Micaiah, are you feeling alright? I'm not Micaiah. I love how Soth keeps trying to talk to Micaiah, even though it's not Micaiah. It's actually Yune. So basically, Micaiah's letting Yune use her body to talk to them. So, obviously, Yune was not the one that turned them into stone. That was Ashera, judgment upon the world. Basically, everybody thinks Ashera's the nice god and Yune's the dark god, but throughout the entire part of part 4, Yune's the nice god and Ashera's the dark god, so... I don't know if that's a metaphor for, like, in real life, if you're wondering if you're fighting for the right thing, I don't know. It's kind of a yin and yang thing here, so... You called me a dark god again. How would you like if I called you a dark bag of organs? I don't want to talk to you anymore. I like Yune, though. She's very funny. I'll talk to you. Yeah, you're the one I want to talk to. Yeah, ironically, his sister, whatever. Kaya, that's right. You're here to tell us how to save them. You're the one who said wait me with the Galder of release, not the spirit of war. Yes. Of course, I was hoping by sending you that message that would stop all this from happening. Happening space. I don't know. Long ago, your ancestors made a promise. They would start no wars among all the nations for at least 1,000 years. Obviously, it didn't happen if the promise was broken. If Ashera would destroy the world and try again with a new one. Didn't work. Obviously, war and conflict spread. Cast the judgment down. Would it make the difference whether you were woken up by the Gulder or the Spirit of Chaos? How are you planning to stop the sheriff from passing down a judgment? I'm not talking to you! Oh, Yune, you're funny. So... Because the link, waking her is the same as waking a sheriff. If Sheriff had been awakened by the Spirit of Chaos, none of us would be here. By the terms of the promise, she was supposed to destroy the world, no hesitation, no discussion. But if she's wakened by the Gulder, she's supposed to consult with me first. She wasn't supposed to pass down her judgment until she heard from me. Ashera went ahead and turned everyone into stone without asking me. That's so unfair. It sounds like siblings, jeez. The problem is I can't do this by myself. Random stuff like, we must save the people, blah 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 blah. This is hard to accept. You don't have to believe me. You're called to destroy the world. No, why would I do that? Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of people to fix the mess right now. I think saving the world is something we can all agree on. I'm actually not worried about fighting you anymore. Yeah, no kidding. I was looking for that. Ike, you would have decimated Soth. I'm sorry to any Soth fans, and I like Soth too, but Ike would have decimated Soth. He's only class... Well, they're both only class 2, but... Soth uses knives, which are fast and speed, but they do not do a lot of damage compared to swords. So they want to divide up into 3 groups. We have Ike. So she forgives you. And then... as a reward for something, I don't know, I didn't read the dialogue, unfortunately. You to class up. And I'm just going to skip all the animation. From Hero to Vanguard. And you will want to work on getting him to Vanguard level 20 by the end of the game. But it's not really that hard, so don't worry about that. And since it's a actual, important class up to the game, you actually see his picture change. I'm going with you, fine, that's what Kai says she wants. Let me talk to her. Not right now, you have plenty of time to on the road. You're with this team over here. Damn it. I know I shouldn't be swearing, but I'm just reading the dialogue. And besides, we've already seen Dastard, which is a horrible attempt at covering swearing earlier on. This is going to be covered in a separate video, how we've got Silver Army, Grail Army, and Hawk Army. So we're going to go over this later, alright? So, next time, we're going to have just a little bit of a video of how you guys want to group this, and you may not do it exactly like me, but I'll give you ideas on who you want to put where, and it kind of depends on how you've played the game so far. So, see you guys then.